The worst SUV you can buy is a Range Rover.
Let me tell you why I'll never buy a brand new car.
Do not buy Kias. Kias are the worst cars to buy when it comes to reliability, and they will leave you stranded. Let me tell you.
My money back. You can have this car back.
Millions of Americans are returning their new cars. Here's why. Make sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss content like this, and hit that like button right now.
The worst SUV you can buy is a Range Rover. All right, guys, so here is my 2019 Range Rover SVR. I bought this with right around 40,000 miles. It's got 86,000 miles. Beautiful car, beautiful estro blue, carbon fiber hood, added some Boston wheels on it. So the Range Rover SVR has a 5.0 supercharged V8 that pushes 575 horsepower. As good as this car looks, this has been the most problematic SUV I've ever bought. Now, don't get me wrong, it looks good, it sounds good, but it is not reliable. I have already had so many suspension issues, right? I've had sensor issues, TPMS, key. I've had 2 power steering motors go out. These Range Rovers eat through brakes and rotors like it's just an appetizer. I've went through so many brakes and rotors with this car. Now, 575 horsepower is a lot, but this is a pig. It is huge and it weighs a lot. I will say this, the SVR does look good and the exhaust on the SVR does sound amazing. Now, for as expensive as this car is, in my opinion, the interior is super bland. You get very finicky seats, very finicky, cheap interior sort of finishes, and it is not durable. I mean, it creaks, it cracks. Also, the amount of radio and Bluetooth issues I've had with this Range Rover and other Range Rovers, it's just astronomical. So if you want to look good, buy a Range Rover SVR. If you want to be smart and not spend a lot of money and waste all your money on maintenance, don't buy a Range Rover SUV.
Let me tell you why I'll never buy a brand new car and why you probably shouldn't either. This Maserati, brand new, somebody had paid over $150,000 for this car. Today you can get this car for under $18,000. Now keep it in mind, this is 2017 Quattroporte S with 72,000 miles. You buy a brand new car, the second you drop off the lot, it's used. And now you're stuck with a used car, but new car payments. And if you're in the market for a car and have some thoughts or questions, drop them in comments. I'll be more than happy to help.
For decades, buying a brand new car was the ultimate American dream. The smell of fresh leather, 0 miles on the odometer, and the peace of mind that nothing will go wrong. But lately, that dream has officially turned into a financial and mechanical nightmare.
Alright, so I'm on a test drive with these guys and the car broke down on the side of the highway. Here we are in this 2022 Escalade with 48,000 miles on it, taking up the entire highway. This thing is completely stuck in the middle of the road. Got a car from the dealership that came out to assess what's happening. It is official. The Escalade does not work.
Millions of Americans are waking up to severe buyer's remorse, realizing that new doesn't mean reliable anymore. Don't believe me? Just look at what's actually happening on the roads right now.
My money back. You can have this car back. I literally drove it right to Frenchie, which is about 4 minutes up from your road.
Can you please stop recording me?
No.
I don't want to be recording.
I can't stop recording. I'm sorry.
You were the one threatening me on the phone.
Not threatening you.
She didn't threaten you.
Literally telling you, be a good human being and return the money, dude.
Yelling doesn't mean you're
It doesn't. So listen.
Don't yell at me.
I just got into 2 car accidents the last week, which is why I'm looking for a car. My mom.
I'm a good human being. That's why I'm here.
Okay, but you're still not willing to give us back the money and take back the title.
So here's the thing. You left the car. It was driving fine.
No, it was not driving fine.
2 people test drove it, and then you left because it was driving fine.
Because it was on E. There was no, he told us not to take it far because it doesn't have any gas. So all we did was drive it up the street.
I didn't tell you that?
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
You said the car is on E. You can't drive it too far. You said that when Mikey got in the car. When my son got in the car, he said,
Will not make you in the argument.
I talk loud. I'm Cuban, so I talk loud. So you said to my son, don't take it far because it's on E. And then when we went and put gas, And when we took it on the highway, like 2 minutes on the highway, it bucked. I said, maybe it's the gas because it was so low on E. But and then it bucked even more. So that's when we called him, and he said, take it to a mechanic. If the mechanic says it's a transmission, then he'll give us back our money. So, no. So we did take it to Frenchie's, and RJ there drove it, and he said the transmission's gone. And I said, could this have happened like right now? He said, no, this transmission's been going for a while. So
you paid us, the car was fine, right?
no, the car was not fine.
Paid us first you took the test drive, 2 people drove it, right?
Right, and because we couldn't take it on the highway, because there was no gas in it.
Frankly speaking, it's not about the money. This is worth $12,000. We don't care about the money.
Okay, then give us back the money then. Then give us back our money.
It's not about the money.
So if your bracelet is $12,000,
all right?
okay, then be a good human.
It's not about the money.
Give her back her money. This is all she has to buy a car. She doesn't have.
First up, we have the luxury trap. You spend 6 figures to look successful, only to realize you just bought a permanent parking spot at the mechanic's shop. Range Rovers look stunning, but their legendary unreliability is leaving owners with massive repair bills and a literal pain in their backs.
Which is fine.
No,
Okay.
I'm not here to let this car be picked apart. Okay?
I'll just be quiet, okay? I won't talk at all. I'll just come at you. I'm being nice. I haven't said anything. I was just asking you about the paperwork. And you say that I'm coming across a certain way, and I'm not at all.
Okay, I apologize.
I'm only going by what you told me. You said it was fraud.
An insurance fraud for a rebuild was totally common.
Insurance fraud how? What was the story they told you?
Well, they sugar the gas tank.
Uh-huh.
For example, they sugar the gas tank and then go to the insurance company and said somebody's vandalized the car. It was very common in the 76.
Think sticking to rugged American-made trucks will save you? Think again. Imagine the sheer horror of driving your brand new GMC off the lot, feeling that new car pride, only for the engine to completely die on a chaotic highway just 30 minutes later.
Fucking hell. B1, I have broken down again, and I'm in the most dangerous spot. I've literally just come out of the Burnley Tunnel, and I'm at the end of it, which is the most dangerous spot. And they're going to come, BYD's coming to give me a loan car, and they're going to wait for something. I don't know what's happening, but I need to get this car back. It's saying this. It's like system failure. I don't know what's happened. I can't move the car, and everyone's tooting me. I've literally had this car for now 11 minutes, and it's broken down on me again. This is fucked. Don't get a BYD.
Please park safely as soon as possible. Powertrain about to shut down.
Quality control has plummeted, and buyers are paying the price. And it's not just luxury or heavy-duty trucks. Even the everyday, budget-friendly brands are dropping the ball. Kias used to be praised for their affordability, but a wave of engine failures, tech glitches.
You ever feel like all of a sudden your vehicle is like fishtailing in the back end? Well, that's a common problem on these GMC Acadias. Chevy Traverse, Buick Enclave, super common. Let me show you the problem. I got lots of customers with these vehicles, and every single one of them, eventually, higher mileage, boom, coil spring breaks right there. Other super common issue. Jack it up in the air, grab your tire, and grab it at 12 and 6 and press in and see if there's movement. A lot of times, people might think it's a wheel bearing, but no. It's the bushings in these control arms right there and right there. See how this one looks like kind of like a boomerang? They get played back and forth like this. And 90% of the time here in Michigan, those are seized up, and you got to use the double nut trick to press them out. Or you could chop them off and replace the hardware. Your call. If anybody knows where you can get coil spring insulators from like a local parts store or whatever that actually fit nicely like OEM, somewhere besides the dealer, let me know. Anyways, we're going to let this control arm down slowly after disconnecting that, and the shock, and that coil spring will decompress nice and easy for us with our patented Carl's Garage Super Extendo jack stand. The assembly will be reverse order. Jamie, show them your super handy brake caliper trick.
All right, guys, listen close. Super simple.
Very close. Don't have a caliper hanger?
Right.
No problem.
We're gonna go ahead and take her. So you got your ears here. You got a little slot back here. You're gonna grab it. Yeah, clip her down in there. She's gonna clip. She's gonna stay for you. You want to take it back out. This moves up a little bit. Press up, and then rotate it out. And then you're good to go. But you don't have a caliper hanger? Here you go.
Yeah, there's
a spot for it. You can bang on it. Don't fall down.
And built in on these models of vehicles. That was good engineering from the
folks at GM.
Yeah, those folks at GM. Yeah. All right, that's enough goofing around. See you later.
Pikachu. And security flaws have turned them into some of the worst cars to ever consider buying right now. So, how are millions of people falling into these traps? Simple, predatory dealership tactics.
Many tricks dealerships like to pull to get you in the door.
So I'm trying to buy a new vehicle for driving with Uber. I wanted to buy a bigger vehicle than my RAV4. I'm looking for a Toyota Highlander hybrid, and I'm out here at Toyota Richardson in Richardson, Texas. They advertised this Toyota Highlander hybrid for $26,900. And then whenever I get here, they pre-approved me, my credit union pre-approved me, and I asked them ahead of time, can I take this car to my mechanic to get pre-inspected? That way I know I'm not getting raked over the coals. And they said yes, but as soon as I get here, they're like, oh no, our salesman has to go with you. And I was like, okay, that's not what was communicated, but I'm like, okay, as long as your salesman can get there, get it inspected, I'm okay with that. And then whenever they say, we have to agree on the price, and I'm like, okay, the price is $26,900, so that's what I'm gonna get. They're like, well, we can't accept outside financing. I'm like, you can't accept outside financing. When I'm really gonna bring you a check to pay for the car, you have to do inside financing. So we got around that. They're like, okay, we'll do your financing, but we're gonna put all these additives on. We're gonna put this warranty on, we're gonna put all these extras on, and now the price comes out to be $35,100. Goes from $26,900 to $35,100. This is at Toyota Richardson in Texas.
And you really wonder why vehicles aren't selling? It's almost like they don't want to do their job. Just because you wanted to get a few extra $1,000s on a used Highlander, your whole dealership is now getting dragged all across social media. There were over 10,000 comments on this clip. This went pretty viral. And like I said at the beginning, they have to play dumb. It's got to be for other reasons, not the price.
Sleazy sales pitches, hidden fees, and manipulated financing options are tricking desperate buyers into signing contracts for cars they can't afford and cars that don't even work. But the biggest culprit of all, the overcomplication of the modern automobile. As this driver perfectly pointed out, the obsession with turning cars into driving smartphones has ruined the industry. Microchips control everything now. When one tiny chip glitches, your entire vehicle bricks itself. We traded mechanical reliability for fragile touchscreens. The golden age of buying a new car and driving it hassle-free for 10 years is gone. Between terrible quality control, greedy dealerships, and over-engineered tech that is built to fail, buying a new car right now is one of the worst financial decisions you can make. If you want to protect your wallet and your sanity, stay away from these new models. Instead, look for slightly older, well-maintained used vehicles from brands that prioritize mechanical simplicity over fancy gadgets. Let the manufacturers and the dealerships learn their lesson the hard way. Have you had a nightmare experience with a new car recently? Drop your story in the comments below so we can warn others. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more reality checks, and stay safe out there.